Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me and I'm having a little chit chat with you guys. So keep on watching. Okay, so the first step we're going to be doing is just we're going to be splitting my hair in the middle. My hair is like a day old. So we're just going to put little clips and put them to the side. And pretty much I'm just going to be tracing my eyebrows in the shape that I want. And then I'll be going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And we're just going to fill that in. So let me just create the shape here. I've always kind of had like a love-hate relationship with my eyebrows. I kind of like what I'm doing right now just because with quarantine I'm letting my eyebrows kind of grow out. I don't really have the greatest eyebrow routine. I've always kind of had like a love-hate relationship with my eyebrows. So pretty much I'm just going to be filling in. Yeah, so sorry, I was like saying I don't really like my eyebrows at this time. Well, they're better than they were, I'll admit. I was the type of person in high school who had Sharpie eyebrows. I didn't shave off all my eyebrows, thank God, but I did pretty much just shave like half of it, and then I would just draw on the eyebrows. So yeah, my eyebrows are quite a sensitive subject for me. But now, and I feel like they're quite light. They're really light for me. So I've been like low-key debating if I wanted to get like the microbladed or like tinted, because like I want to be able not to put on nothing and just leave, you know what I mean? But we'll see. I'm just now gonna get some Born This Way multi-use sculptural concealer in the color Natural Beige, and I'm just gonna carve out my eyebrows real fast. But yeah, like I've always had like never had like the best eyebrows in the world. I think this is like the best. I like them at this point. Like I like how they could look drawn on, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I would want to get I want thick and natural looking eyebrows. But they're okay for now, I guess. Oh. Also, like I feel like my eyebrows grow, but they only really grow here. Like I want them to grow up here. If you guys use anything to get your eyebrows to grow, let me know, cause I want thick eyebrows. Like that actress Cara something, I think that's her name. I think she's European, like British. Her eyebrows are like so thick. I'm always so jealous. Like my twin sister Melly, she has really big thick eyebrows, so I'm just like, oh, I hate you. Oh, sorry, thought my mirror was falling. But yeah, so it is Wednesday, I think. It's been like a long week, honestly. Like I'm just done with the week. Like I guess I sorry, look at my colors coming off. I guess I really wouldn't have that much of a problem with the week if we were able to go out. You know what I mean? So it kind of sucks that we can't go out. So like I said, the stay home order has been lifted here, but I really don't know how comfortable I feel in going out. It's always kind of like I went to the grocery store because usually I go Sundays to the grocery store, but like this, it was Mother's Day weekend, so everything was just crazy, so I ended up going. So I ended up going yesterday. It was Tuesday. I think our stay-home order was lifted Monday, but there are so many people at the store. It was so crazy. Yes, the stay-home order has been lifted, but you still need to wear precautions, you know what I mean? A face mask, gloves, something. But people were walking just like nothing. And I kind of like, I don't take it personal, but I do, because my sister, who's a nurse, she volunteered. Yes, I get it. You get paid more, but you're still risking your life going. She went to Chicago to go volunteer as a nurse there. But she just texted us this morning, and overnight they got more than 4,000 cases of the coronavirus. So imagine, like, that's Chicago. Imagine a bigger city, or here, like, yeah, we don't have that many cases increasing overnight, but still it can get like that if we don't take care of, the issue. So it's just like, it's just so frustrating. But I'm like, just because we could go out doesn't mean we should go out until everything is officially safe. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's so crazy. So I'm gonna be using now the Morphe's eyeshadow palette. It looks like it's 9D, the Painted Desert. I'm going to be using this brown color right here on the top, on the top right corner. I'm just gonna use it and then just put it over my crease, kinda. Put it there. But yeah, so it's just like, it's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I understand that we can go out, but we all gotta take our part, and I get it. If you don't want to believe in it, that's like, if you want to say it's a conspiracy theory, it's cool or whatever, but you still, like, I tell my boyfriend, you need to think about, okay, if you don't believe it, but it could affect other families, your, like, not directly you, but like, what about your grandparents or your mom or your sisters or your nieces, you know what I mean? And I know if you were responsible for that, you would be like feeling like trash. And now I'm going to take this orange right here just under the brown, but yeah. So yeah, so let me tell you guys a little bit about myself now. I guess I told you what. So, well, like I said, my name is Alicia. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Kansas City. I pretty much grew up here. I was born in Northridge, California. I moved over here to Kansas City when I was like 3 or 4. So yeah, I pretty much grew up here. I still have family over there in California. I'm going to be using this red right here and just putting it all over my lid. I do have family in California, like my older sister. She's there. So yeah, I do have family over there. One of my goals after this whole corona thing is done is going over there. I think it would be fun to now, like, for real, see your family when you can, and not take it as a joke or like, oh, something you could do next time, you know what I mean? Because it is scary, like, with everything that's going on and the possibility of you not seeing your family. It is crazy. But yeah, so, and also so yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that, and see, like, my family. I know most of my mom's family excuse me, most of my mom's family is still down there, so I want to go see them. And then I know my dad has some family over there as well, so we'll see how that goes. That's one of my goals, especially because I have a niece and nephew that are over there, and I don't get to see them or communicate that often with them. So it would be nice to get to see them more often than you know, than not seeing them. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna look for my eyeliner real fast. Put on some eyeliner. I already put on my primer and my moisturizer. I'm gonna put my foundation now. You know what? Actually, I might put on my falsies first. The glue that I use for my eyelashes is the is the Kiss strip lash adhesive with aloe. I love this glue so much, and I love Kiss eyelashes, but the ones I'm going to be using today are the Ardell Wispies. So yeah, but with this whole lockdown too, like I like going to Ulta to buy my eyelashes, but I haven't even been able to do that either. So it kind of like sucks, you know what I mean? But I was telling my mother-in-law, because on Mother's Day I went to go see her. She was telling she were talking about like the whole lockdown thing, and like how people are going crazy and how dangerous it is right now. Like, you know, nobody should be shot for doing their jobs and telling somebody it's a policy that you have to wear a mask in this establishment. You know what I mean? Nobody should lose their life for being the messenger. You know what I mean? Sorry, it's an inconvenience, but it's the law. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna throw on some mascara real fast. So it just like sucks, because we were talking about how that happened. I believe in Michigan that happened. I'm like, you know, I get it, but still, like, you know, but everybody needs to do a part. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody needs to do their part. But yeah. But yeah, so it's crazy. It is crazy. I'm like, you know, sometimes it's not even worth going out, because you don't even know what type of people you're gonna be running into. You know what I mean? But a little bit more about me. Let me switch the conversation again. So I come from a pretty big family, honestly. I am towards like the younger section. I guess I'm one of the younger siblings. In total, I want to say there's a total of 9 or 8 of, no, I think 7 or 8 of us. There's, I think, like 6 girls and 3 boys, so 9. I think 6 girls. So let me name them. I have my older sister Yanyin, my older sister Liz, my older sister Maria, my twin Melly, and my younger sister Gabby, and then there's me. So there's 6 girls there. And then we have Michael, my brother Lito, and my brother Fenny. So yeah, so it is 9 of us. But yeah, so we're a pretty big family, and honestly we're always kind of together, especially in this lockdown. I think we got pretty closer than you, like, general. Like, we're always at my mom's house hanging out, like having dinner together and just seeing what we're doing, which honestly I don't mind. And then me and my twin Melly, my younger sister Gabby, we all live together. We bought a house, so we moved in together. My boyfriend lives with me. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 3 years. Well, officially 2 years, but pretty much 3 years, honestly. We met in August of 2017, and honestly, like, we've been inseparable. Like, you know, he hangs out with my family, I hang out with them. I love his mom and his sisters. They're so amazing. They both of his sisters have the cutest babies in the world. So yeah, it's like nice. Like, I guess it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I enjoyed them. They're awesome. I love them. We celebrated Mother's Day last Friday with them. I got them a little something and some flowers, and then we had sushi and everything. So yeah, so I really see him as part of my family, honestly. Like, yeah. But yeah, so me and my boyfriend have been together for 3 years. Funny story, like, I guess we went to high school together, and I didn't know, like, I don't remember him in high school. So it's crazy. He says like, I guess he says he remembers me, but since we're twins, he's not sure. You know what I mean? My sister twins, but I'm like, oh sure. But yeah, we went to high school together, which is crazy. We never met, and then and I think, like, from what I know, my best friend in high school, I guess they were friends. They knew each other, but I never remember him from high school. I don't remember having any classes with him. But to be fair, like, I was really quiet. Like, I'm really shy, so I was really quiet in high school. So who knows? And but yeah, so it's crazy how we met in high school, and I didn't even know. But yeah, so we've been together for 3 years. And overall, we've known each other for 3 years. Known each other for 3 years, been officially together for 2 years. We have a dog together. We live together. Yeah, so I would say it's pretty official, you know. And then, like, I love his mom and his family, and they're really awesome. So yeah. Let's see here. My favorite type of music too is early 2000 music. I love a good throwback playlist. Comment your favorite early 2000s song. I was okay. So I love, like, any type, like, really any type of music at that time, like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Murder Inc. Yeah. I can't, J-Lo. And then when J-Lo did her collab with Ja Rule, I'm real the way you walk. That was the ish at the time. Yeah, so honestly, most of the time, if I'm listening to music, it's because I'm listening to early 2000s music. So I'm not gonna really do my neck because I have, like, a little turtleneck going on, so nobody's gonna be seeing if my makeup's blended. Oh, and the foundation that I used was the Born This Way foundation, and I believe it's pronounced Praline. Who knows? I'm not the greatest I can't really pronounce words. I suck at it. But now I'm gonna be using the concealer again and just going in. But yeah, so I really love 2000s music. That is my ish, honestly. I just love it. I like Mariah Carey. Ugh. And obviously, I like Mexican music and stuff. But yeah, that was my ish at the time. And it really is. Like, right now, I'm listening to throwbacks. My boyfriend has kind of been getting me into, like, country music, I would say. Well, it's not music I would listen personally to. Or, like, I don't know. What would you consider, like, folk almost? I don't know what type of music. Well, I do listen, like, he has gotten me into some country music, but, like, folk music, or, like, I don't know, what would you consider Bob Dylan? I don't know. I would say folk, or I don't know. One time for our first Valentine's date together, I don't know how to say it, but it was our first Valentine's date. I had gotten us it was an early Valentine's present, and then also his birthday present. We gone to a concert. Oh, what was it called? It was like was it Purple Smoke or something? I don't know. It was some big old guys with some big old beers. But anyways, so we went. It was nice. It was like I think the Uptown Theater here in KC, Mo or whatever. And we went there, and it was like the first concert we ever went to together. So it was kind of like an adventure. So I'm gonna grab my brush here. And yeah, so we went, And then he wanted to see that group. I don't remember. It was like something Purple Smoke, Black Smoke or something. I don't know what it was. But we ended up listening to Willie Nelson's son. He was like one of the opening people for the main band. Let me see if I could find that song that I'm trying to, the Willie Nelson's son's stage name, I guess. It's Lucas Nelson and The Promise. There's a song, let me find it, the name of the song. Find Yourself. That song, it's legit like mine and my boyfriend's song. That's our song. It is such a good song. We always like kind of reference to it. It is so good. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. He has such a lovely voice too. The palette that I'm going to be using next is for my highlight contour palette by Morphe. Is 8L. It's kind of cracked, so sorry, it's a little dirty. I'm using the color Enemy and Donut. But it was such a fun night. And then got to hear good music. And yeah, the worst part is that we enjoyed more of Willie Nelson's son than we did like of the actual band. Like I can't remember the name of the band, obviously. Yeah, we only listened like 1 or 2 songs and then we bounced. But yeah, that Willie Nelson's son, he has such amazing voice. But yeah, so me and my boyfriend and then we have a dog. I don't know if I already said that. We have a little cute dog together named Inky. He is the best. We got him on May 5th. So it was, I think it's our 2nd anniversary that we had him. So yeah, he's so special. He's the best, honestly. I love him so much. And I'm also gonna take the Hoola Benefit contour thingy, and then I'm just gonna put some on. But yeah, so that was a fun adventure that we had that day. And then, well, both the concert and getting Inky, because I've never been a real dog person to begin with. So I'm gonna put some chapstick real fast. I've never been a dog person. And my boyfriend's like, hey, do you want a dog? Like, you want to get a dog? And we were supposed to go in at 50-50 together. I'm like, yeah, you know. But I'm like, I'm not paying no $300 for no dog. Because I'm like, I don't even know if I like dogs, you know what I mean? And then yeah, where I was like, you know, I'm not gonna pay no $300, especially what if I'm scared of this dog, you know what I mean? But he ended up surprising me with him. He's like, you don't need to pay for him, I got him. But yeah, it was such a nice surprise. We got him on May 5th in the nighttime. And then a funny story. So at the time, me and my boyfriend we weren't living together when we had gotten Inky. So I had gone over, like, because he lived with his aunt at the time. So he lived with his aunt at the time, right? And we had gone over. I wasn't gonna stay the night because I'm like, you know, I have to take Inky. I'm like, I want to sleep at night because I like, I have to go to work and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't want to be having to worry about Inky and this. And he's like, no, you're fine. We'll cover, because his aunt lived on the first, it was a 2-story house. So his aunt lived on the first-story house, the first floor, I mean. And then he lived on the 2nd floor. And, sorry. And so I'm like, okay. And I had came over, and then me and his aunt took the, like, she has like small little baby doggies, which they're like so cute. She was taking them for a walk, so we were chit-chatting. And we got home to his aunt's house, and then he didn't come with us. He was playing video games, I think. And then his aunt was all like, is it okay if I give your dog food? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, like, you know. And then I'm like, you know, he's kind of picky with his food, so like this and that. So she kept like, she's like, yeah, my dogs are the same, they don't eat no type of food. And then like she kept giving him like food and food. And then like, so everything passed. I took Inky outside to use the restroom one last time. And then what happened, I fell asleep, I passed out that night. And then we woke up. It was like, oh, I was like, oh, I need to go to work, I need to get home to go get ready. And then we just hear Joe's aunt yell for him, like, and we're like, Inky. And then he shit everywhere. He pooped in the living room, he pooped in the dining room, in the kitchen. And I was all like, and mind you, like, I didn't know his aunt. Like, it was like maybe 2 or 3 times I had met her, and I was so embarrassed. I was all like, and then what does my boyfriend do? He was just like nothing, and then he just walks away from her. I'm like, Joe, we need to get to cleaning. And I'm like, and I need to go to work like in the next 20 minutes. I'm like, we need to do something. So the aunt was like, she wasn't mean, you know what I mean, but she was pissed. I'm like, you have the right to be pissed, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god, this cannot be happening to me now. It was just so embarrassing. So yeah. And then yeah, so me and Inky had to do a little walk of shame into my car, and we left. We hella bounced. Like, I hoped to pick some of it, but then she was like bleaching the floors. I was like, oh. And then from that day, if I brought Inky over, it was just for a little bit and I went home. I'm like, I am not having any more embarrassing moments like that in my life. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, but I like his aunt too. Like, we talk when we see each other. We, you know, it's like, it wasn't from like, oh, from that day she doesn't like me or anything. But it was just like, you know, we can't control dogs. But yeah, it was pretty funny though. I was like, oh. And then, like, honestly, I didn't realize how much it was, like, the responsibility of taking care of a dog. Ugh. But yeah, it was pretty funny, honestly, though. Like, now I can laugh about it, but at the moment I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that was that honestly, it was probably like the second night we had Inky. Yeah, I think that was like the second day we ever had him. Because I want to say maybe I took the day off, the next day off when I got Inky, and then the next day I had to go to work. Yeah, it was so embarrassing. Yeah, I cannot believe that. But yeah, but like, yeah, it was so funny though. Like, thinking back, I was like, I can't believe he just did that. I'll probably use some of the orange and just put it under my eyelash, under my bottom line. But yeah, it was like the funniest thing in the world. And then now I'm just gonna take some eyelash, some mascara. My eyes are starting to burn a little bit. And just put some on the bottom of. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like a pretty intense moment. I was just like, because at the time, like, me and Joe, like, okay, we were serious and we have a dog together, but at that time I had not met his family at all. And I'm just gonna be using this and just setting my face. And let it dry. Sorry, I squish my face even though I know I'm wetting it. But yeah, so it was the time where me and my boyfriend were pretty serious, but we had not met like each other's family. So it was just like heck awkward when that happened, because like I said, like I had just talked to his aunt a handful of times, but nothing like a deep conversation. So when it happened, it was just like, what the poop, like, you know what I mean, literally what the poop. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So now I'm just gonna do my hair and then I'll do my lip. This is my little get ready look, and then my little hair, which I don't know what I did, but I like it because it's better than putting my hair just in a bun that I just usually been doing. So yeah, so if you guys like this video, well, this crazy video of mine of getting ready and creating this little look here, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.